July 14, 1881. A single gunshot echoes in the darkness of Fort Sumner, New Mexico. By morning, the most infamous outlaw of the West is said to be dead. But what if he wasn't? What if Billy the Kid survived? He wasn't always Billy the Kid. He was Henry McCarty, born in New York City around 1859. His childhood, a storm of loss and hardship. His father vanished. His mother, Catherine, battled illness and poverty, moving west, searching for a better life. In 1874, she died of tuberculosis. Henry, alone, penniless, vulnerable. Within months, he drifted into petty crime. The West didn't create him, it hardened him. The Lincoln County War wasn't random violence. It was a battle for power, for trade, for cattle contracts. Young Henry joined the regulators, and in the chaos, he earned a new name, Billy the Kid. To some, he was a hired gun, to others, a hero fighting corruption. But when the dust settled, the powerful survived. Billy did not. He became the scapegoat, captured, sentenced to hang, confined in jail. Billy did the unthinkable. He escaped. 2 deputies dead. The desert became his refuge. He wasn't just an outlaw anymore. He was a symbol of defiance. And Sheriff Pat Garrett, under immense pressure, had to stop him. Garrett said he tracked Billy to Fort Sumner, late at night, a dark room. A voice in Spanish. "¿Quién es?" Garrett claimed. He recognized it instantly. 1 shot, 1 bullet. Billy fell. By morning, he was buried. That is the official story. But there was no autopsy, no verified photograph, only Garrett's word. And in history, 1 voice is never enough. Years later, researchers tried to confirm his grave. Floods washed over the cemetery. Markers shifted. Records incomplete. No remains could be verified, no proof, and questions kept the legend alive. In 1949, nearly 70 years later, a man named Brushy Bill Roberts stepped forward. He claimed he was Billy the Kid. He didn't want fame. He wanted a pardon. He said the government had promised immunity for testimony during the Lincoln County War, a promise never honored. Some believed him. Others dismissed him. No DNA, no records, no definitive answer. Brushy Bill died in 1950, and still, the mystery endured. Could Billy have survived? He had already escaped jail. He spoke Spanish fluently. He had allies in Mexican communities. He knew how to disappear. The frontier was vast, records unreliable, identification flawed. If a man wanted to vanish, he could, but possible does not mean proven. The story persists, not just because of evidence, but because of psychology. Billy the Kid represents youth defying authority. He died officially at 21, too young, too wild, too unfinished. 1 flash of gunfire feels too small an ending. Where proof is missing, imagination fills the gap. Picture it, the room in Fort Sumner. Darkness. 2 men who once knew each other. 1 voice, 1 shot. Did Garrett really kill Billy the Kid? Most historians say yes, but the lack of proof leaves a crack, and through that crack, the legend survives. Billy the Kid may not have been immortal in flesh, but in story, absolutely. His name has outlived empires, sheriffs, and gunfighters. That is real immortality. So, what do you believe? Did he die that night or vanish into history one last time? The truth may be lost, but the question keeps us wondering, and sometimes that's all a legend really needs.